Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here today, and I'm going to be showing you how to make Lucky Charm treats in your crock pot. All while having a whole lot of fun. Guess what? My crown started working. Hey Crock Posse, Aunt Lou here, and today I am in my camper kitchen and I'm going to show you how to make Lucky Charm treats. So it's a little spin on the traditional Rice Krispy Treats. We're going to make them, except we're going to make them with a crock pot, and we're going to make them with Lucky Charms instead of Rice Krispies. And I made Rice Krispies last weekend at camp and everybody was devouring them, and the kids and I got to brainstorming on what would be good, and I was like, oh my goodness, Lucky Charms, because we're on a Lucky Charms case here lately. Like, you have the marshmallows for the treats and the little marshmallows within the cereal. Really good. So we're giving it a try. The kids are super excited. So am I. And I don't know if you guys can see this in the light, but the Sugar Princess has a light up crown for your enjoyment today. But anyway, I already have my 6-quart crock pot on high, and I've got a half a stick of butter, which is a 1/4 cup, and I've got it sliced up, and I'm just going to place the pats in here, and so that they can start melting. And the reason we're using a 6-quart is because at the end of it all, like for the ingredients you are like melting in the crock pot, you don't really need 6 quarts, but when you add in all your cereal, you're gonna need 6 quarts. So we're gonna put this on here, put the lid on, it's already on high, and we'll come back whenever the butter has melted to add in our marshmallows, and we'll be back in 3, 2, we're back. Okay, so my butter is melted, and now I'm going to take my 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. Maybe. Should I open these off camera so you can't see me struggling with a simple plastic bag? I'm going to dump it in here. And the reason I like to use mini marshmallows is because they melt up easier. And I'm all about the easy. And they melt up faster. So if you don't happen to have mini marshmallows on hand, then it's okay. Just use a bag of regular marshmallows. It'll take a little bit longer, or you can take marshmallows and cut them up if you want the cooking time to go faster. I'm not sure you'll save time between cutting them up versus just letting them melt in here. But regardless, do what you gotta do. Get you a bag of marshmallows. And then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna stir up these marshmallows in this butter, this melted butter. And that way they're all nice and coated, and as they start to melt, they're going to be coated in the butter and not quite as, like, it won't stick to the sides quite as much or anything like that. Alright, so now I just got to put a lid on it and wait about 5 minutes, and I'll be back in 3, 2, back. And so I have stirred this a couple of times, and we always say that you want to watch a recipe closely the first time you make it. That is not just the first time you make it, period, but the first time, if you have multiple crock pots, the first time you make it in a crock pot. Because this one is the one I have in the camper. It does really well with cakes, but apparently it does not like marshmallows. So if I hadn't checked it frequently, then I would have ended up with just a burnt glob of marshmallows on the sides. So always, always, always watch it whenever you're using it for the first time. Okay, so I've got my marshmallows, all the lumps are gone, all the butter, and marshmallows, it's just this big gooey mess, right? So now we're gonna take and we're gonna put 6 cups of Lucky Charms in here. And this is actually a 1.5 cup, so if you see me like checking a bunch, so we got 1, 2, 3. I feel like I should be on Sesame Street. 4. Is that it? one's too full. 5 and 6. Okay. So we got our cereal in there. So now we are going to take and we are going to stir it in. Oh my goodness, this looks awesome. And we're going to get all of that coated. So just be patient with me as I get this all nice and as evenly coated as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, let's just put it this way. It ain't gonna be perfect, at least mine aren't. But there's plenty of yumminess to go around, so I want to make sure I get it as spread out as evenly as I can without being too hard on myself. If you guys hear a lot of background noise, we got generators going because we're here at Camp Ludicrous, and it looks like Michael is stoking the fire, so please bear with us. Oh my goodness, I've almost got it. This is looking amazing. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, I think I may have to replace making Rice Krispy Treats with making Lucky Charm treats. This is phenomenal. Okay, so now what I have here is a 9x13 container. This was actually my grandma's, mine and Chris's grandma Benefil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cooking spray and I'm going to spray it down really well. And then I'm going to take and put this back in here. Give me just a second because I forgot to get hot pads and this crock is hot. Alright, I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so now that I've got my hot pads so I don't burn myself, because you know, that's Mikey's thing. I don't really want to steal his thunder. And I guess I should do this so you can see. Oh my word. Okay, Hot Mess Express today, folks. Please let me in, May. Uh-oh. Alright. Uh-oh. So, all this yummy gooiness out of here. Crock back in the insert. I've already turned, or put the insert back in the crock. I've already turned that off. And tablecloth's clean, so I'm going to pick that up. What I like to do is I like to take cooking spray and put it on my clean hands. And then, so you make sure it gets all over your hands, because if not, you're going to have marshmallow mess stuck to you. And then I just take my hands and press it down and get it all evened out. Guys, this looks awesome. I'm so excited to share this with you. Okay, there's a little bit of a dip in this corner, but guess what? We got some on this or the wooden spoon. Alright. And now all we do is let them cool. And we will be back in 3, 2, 1. Can't snap. That's kind of funny. But, alright guys, so I have 3 very anxious kiddos ready to try this, and as you can see, someone has stolen my crown. But that's alright. So here we go. I've already cut these up. We are going to give them a try. One for you, one for you, and one for you, and one for me. Alright, what do you guys think?
Delish.
Delish?
That's good. That's good. Really good.
Wow. That is really good. When I was cutting these up, I cut them, instead of into 12s, I cut them into 15 pieces. Cut this whole thing into 15 pieces because I figured with the sugar and the cereal, plus the marshmallows and the butter, they'd be pretty rich. They are rich, but they are phenomenal. So, I highly recommend them. We'll put the link down in the description below for the recipe. Go over there and check it out. And if you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button down below. And if you want to know every time we post a video, click on the little button called the
Sorry.
ding-a-ling. I know. Hey, so if you want to subscribe, click on the button called the
Ding-a-ling.
there we go. They'll help you out. And whatever you do, laugh often, eat good food, and speak live. Bye! Are you guys not going to say bye? You're too busy eating.
Bye.
So I'll be here, and then step back to show the ground.
Far.
Near, far.
You're being recorded.
Celine Dion time, people.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the